Today date is August 10, 2023, and time is 01:01 a.m. Myself Hitesh Mandri. And right now the no confidence motion was running inside the parliament, and recently the uh, NDTV's news anchor, Mr. Ankit Tyagi, during his clip related to the no confidence motion, he asked me a question. While the so much thing is running inside the government, the running government like Aman or demonetization and other things, and in other hand, the government is still in a very strong position, and they are carrying a 303 number, 303 number, and it's a very hard to sack a government, and still the opposition is trying to pack them. Is it right, or is it maybe good for the nation and government? What is happening? Like this a question. Now my answer is a very simple, sir. देखिए, it's never a subject. Whatever is the number, the government. But if a large number, with a large number, a government is doing illegal work against the constitution, you know, we don't need any kind of support or any kind of special act from the opposition to pack the government. It's a duty of savior of constitution to pack the government, to punish the prime minister. If openly IB and other intelligence agencies are not denying the reality of Aman's loners inside the parliament, and in other hand, the Smriti Jubin Irani recently answered me, and you were listening. There's nobody should be concerned from where we took the loan. Yes, we have a concern, madam. We have a concern. If you are, before the speech was started, in the clip your second voice was clearly, yes, you are loner of Aman, then why are you not accepting openly in the society? Why ministers' financial status to borrow a high risk loan is not for the public domain? Why? While the Smriti Jubin Irani herself and her husband also are loaner of a Haqqani and Amans. Maybe in civil society or from a common public, maybe they are. But you are not in the position to say this, that you are right, while you are on a post of central government. You are holding the chair of elected government. Are you in mood to say that you are not a part of government? While that high risk loans, the consequences are very bad for the health of healthy government and for the democracy. And you all are the ministers inside the parliament, on the chair, honorable chairs. You all are using iCards to hide yourself from Al Salim and from Haqqani's recovery party. You all are hiding. You are using Indian Parliament to hide yourself. Nothing else. It's a simple. It's a reality. Like the SPG department, Special Production Group, Prime Minister's Securities, are directly using a word. We are here to secure Prime Minister. We don't care who you are. But Al Salim's raid party directly approached to Prime Minister office. Would you like to answer in public, madam? Why it is so? Should I consider it like a blunder, scam by the central government's ruling party? Why should not I consider it as a scam? Hmm? Please answer me, madam. You must have to declare first to income tax department, and two must bring it in a public domain. Yes, you are loaner. You don't know that how much I know about Haqqani network. Without a woman, without giving her nude photographs, none woman can able to borrow loan from Haqqani. Now you should have to answer me. And you are surrendering Indian government's jurisdiction's property to a private high-risk loan company. And Al Salim was a person who forced, I'm using it. You can write it down on a paper. Al Salim's forced by Narendra Damodar Das Modi ji by creating a fake property paper of Lok Kalyan Marg, and he asked to provide him a loan. And Mr. Al Salim directly said to Prime Minister inside the Prime Minister office, none of you can able to enter inside the Kashmir. Now Kashmir belongs to me. Would like to answer me? In one hand, because so many ministers owns their personal property inside the Kashmir, and they are surrendering Iran's natives residents company their properties, and they are sealing them in their company. Now I have a data that 24% to 28% land is under seized by Aman, Al Salim's company. Then how it could be possible that central government's elected ruling party are in fair mood to do the fight of Kashmir with Pakistan, just to be on inside the government and just to be on a chair of a ministers. You are taking high risk loans, and now everyone must have to answer that because of the rights inside the whatever the picture is inside the media, the rights inside the whatever the happening inside the northeast. Now the central government must have to answer why it's happening. What Mr. Rahul Gandhi is saying inside the parliament. The day by day, more than, more than, yes, madam, more than 10 heavyweight raids took place inside the India during the Bharatiya Janata Party government. Now the Northeast is burning, according to media report. Now who's going to answer? Where is your हम कड़ा जवाब देंगे? Now who is going to answer this? You all are Iranians. You Smriti Jubin Irani, you are from Iran. Modi is from Iran. Very slowly surrendering Kashmir to Islamic world. Now who is going to answer this? Who is going to answer this? Reply me. Now, what kind of fight you want to be inside the POK while the POK is already sold to China by Pakistan? It's a commercial deal, and no one inside the government is asking inside the media about this reality. You just want to be inside the parliament just to secure yourself from the Al-Salim. But none can be comes to you to recover the loan. This is the thing, na? Just because of number. If anyone is thinking that they can go above the law or above the constitution and very easily by the help of Al-Salim and by the help of Aman and by the help of Haqqani, they can easily surrender the northeast and surrender the Kashmir to Gajwa Hind. Because ultimately the reality is Al-Salim is a Muslim, Haqqani is a Muslim. Every Muslim is a brother. It's never a subject. From which company they belongs to. Now they are very slowly surrendering the Kashmir and Northeast with the help of a Prime Minister of India, with the help of President of India, because they own that much land. They have registries. Now what is this? Don't hide the truth. Don't hide the reality. So now this is the responsibility of media also. Now Mr. Ankit Tyagi must have to answer to ask the question to the parliamentarians. What is happening inside the India? Like Kashi Vishwanath writes, like Rakesh Tiket, like Kashmir, Patharbaji, like Hyderabad. So many, hundreds and hundreds of girls are on the street. And we have a report. We have some also inputs that all things was happening because of Al-Salim's recovery party. Al-Salim visited those places. Al-Salim visited Kashi Vishwanath that day. To grab those all property was loaned by your kind of person in India. Yes, this is the reality. Now the Al-Salim was a person who visited Northeast. That was there are rights. There are rights. Al-Salim was. This is the IB report, madam. Al-Salim was in Northeast. And those all are not rights. All those are Al-Salim's persons, their team, Al Salim's police, who are killing loners, high risk loners, and grabbing the properties and changing the renters and owners. You know this? Don't try to fool India, madam. That's why the whatever government and they have a number, you don't have any kind of rights to be inside the India. I like to ask to the constitution saviors, I like to ask to Supreme Court to ban Bharatiya Janata Party forever. You know what is happening inside the Northeast? It is IB report. Go and ask to IB. Mr. Ankit Tyagi, this is the reality. Yes, the Northeast was under siege by Al Salim. Yes, and his police. Those are not rights. That was an act by Al Salim. You know it? Wow, wow. Means you all are in mood to fool Indian government and Indian people. Now the Indian security forces are fighting with Al Salim's men. They are not allowing them to seize the property. But Al Salim said, I gave them a loan, high risk loan. Now the beautiful and high value properties are just because of 2 crore rupees is now in his hand. But because all the things is created by Al Salim inside the code, and your kind of person are very easily surrendering Northeast to Al Salim and Haqqani. You know who was Al Salim? Al Salim was a financer of ISIS, Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, and very easily your kind of Iranians are creating Islamic State inside the India. And Haqqani, who is a financer of Al Qaeda, Osama bin Laden's group, very easily Al Qaeda and ISIS is spreading in India because of your kind of person. Now so many persons inform me that some of the ISIS men are inside the Kasi Vishwanath also. And Indian security forces are continuously fighting with Al Salim's man. Would you like to answer me? Now who is going to take a responsibility on this IB report? Are you in mood to say, Ankit Tyagi ji, that IB is nothing, Intelligence Bureau of India? Huh? Myself, Hitesh Mandal, I am still alive. Wow. Like Muzaffarnagar writes, like Gujrat writes. In Gujarat, Al Salim was helped by Narendra Damodar Das Modi to seize property of Jewish. And Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz and the Maryam Nawaz Sharif was a lady who visited Gujarat to help Al Salim's to seize Jewish properties. Now Al Salim here in India only suffocating Jewish, he is targeting Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, Sikh especially, but he is not targeting Muslim. Why? This is IB report. Now National Security Guard is continuously fighting with Al Salim inside the Kashmir. They are not allowing them to seize the property, but Al Salim is slowly changing owners of Kashmir property, like Al Salim forced Central Reserve Police and Central Reserve Police Force and he was not letting me allow me myself, Hitesh Mandal, to be inside Kashmir because I'm a whistleblower, I'm a social media activist. He was not in favor that I can visit Katra and Shrine Board. His man was behind disconnection of my Impress Gas Limited gas connection while I paid money in intelligence. And I caught Al Salim in 420 red-handed and his man. All are Aman's high-risk loan defaulters are criminal now. Would you like to answer me? What is this happening? This now, who's going to answer? May I like to ask to Ankit Tyagi, to Prime Minister's Secretary? What is this? Continuously, Indian Army is fighting with Al Salim's force, ISIS, inside the Kashmir. Now the ISIS are the force of Al Salim who seize properties on behalf of Al Salim, Aman. Yes. They are the person who don't believe in law, Indian law. Al Salim's men are those who were behind disconnection of my IGL while everyone knows, madam, who I am. This is the reality. So my question to everyone here in India: why should we allow to run Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi government? This is the investigation of Gujrat riots. Yes, that was seized by Al Salim and helped by Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi, because research and analyzing wing have a recording of that time when Al Salim accepted that since then and since that time also Modi was under Aman's loan. Since then Modi is working for Al Salim, Aman. That was not right. That was direct attack on Muslim, Al Salim on Jewish inside the Gujrat. And Narendra Damodar Das Modi is a Muslim of Iran. It's a reality. I myself, Hitesh Mandal, and I am Interpol Officer 946, closing Gujrat riots investigation report by this video also. Is that clear? They will not allow any kind of rights here in India. If you own the property, if you know the reality, be inside the court and bring the judgment copy. I will not allow you to touch any house, any facility here in India. Is that clear? Now, because since then Mr. Modi was under Al Salim's loan, and he is forcing to run the government, and he wants India's property for Al Salim. Would like to answer me, Mr. Prime Minister? Oh, ex-Prime Minister? Oh, Al Salim terrorist? What should I call you, Mr. Prime Minister? Hmm? You are working for Government of India or you are working for Al Salim? Would like to answer me? This is the reality. Now I would like to ask you, Mr. Al Salim, please surrender the paper of that time when Modi borrow a loan from you also, sir. Would you like to answer me? Please surrender the paper. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to show victory. Thank you very much.